shoot stuff, don't get shot.
Well, my update worked. That's awesome. Let's have a quick look at this this matchup, shall we? On the red side, we have Sewercuse, Cody, Beans, Jackal, Do Not Pass Go, King Fox, Evo, Hate on Me. That's a strong lineup. I think that's the strongest lineup that they can kind of put together depending on what the positions are.
Yep.
On the California Inner Peace team, we have Kodama, Sweets, for some reason Snuffles picture. We've got DK, Old Man Than, and Applesauce. What are your thoughts on these teams?
Yeah, Dill transforming into Snuffles there is pretty good.
It's because I made the mistake of playing this shit.
coming into the team, I definitely was on the Sewercuse hype train. They're my rivals, so I definitely like this strong team that they kind of assembled. Again, we talk about Bean's injury, but I am looking for them to try to push California Inner Peace here. Like, definitely have the talent and the firepower to go toe-to-toe with them. It's really just the arena, like getting those, you know, areas down, where you can get shot from, where to fall back to, how to regroup. That's really just the difference between these two teams, because the skill level is so massive between both of them.
Yeah.
But they are pretty well evenly matched as well. So it's going to be interesting to see. I definitely want to see who kind of the 3 hits are for Sewercuse and what they're going to go with.
Yep.
But as we kind of talked before, the big player that I'm kind of watching in the pod play here as we go through this match is Dill from California. So if he's having a good game and things are going well, definitely fast lane to probably an Elim here. If he's not having a great game though, and Sewercuse can kind of shore up some of those inconsistencies on when to leave the ramp and when to take resupply, they may actually shock California here and take a game.
I think that's probably why Beans has popped in, and I'd be real surprised if we don't see him play either a scout or a 3-hit role. I do like Cody and Do Not Pass Go as the 3 hits, but I mean, Beans is, even with his injury, good enough to kind of play, you know, that backup role as well. So,
yep.
And what has he gone? He's gone scout. So yeah, he's backing up. Backing up Do Not Pass Go is also a scout.
Yeah.
Watch how fast they get upstairs.
Evil is commander.
Do it. Earth team has taken the lead.
And he's already upstairs. I should see him coming right here. Oh, that lead, that cheeky lead Kodama with that phaser, man. That was. Man,
that's what I'm saying. When you have
rough.
sloppy technique, your bad habits creep in at moments like that, which really bugs me. But you know, we'll move past that.
Lenny was in there. He got that cheeky shot from Kodama, unfortunately. Kodama with that reach around the corner and that shot.
It's a tough one.
You hate to see it, but
yeah.
Cody
doing semi-okay. Needs to keep an eye on his lives tally here. I really would love to see him and Evo kind of have a good rotation here, but he needs to kind of take a couple if he can.
Fire team has taken the lead.
Good backtracking here down the 3rd floor between Chamber and Fortress. You see,
gonna come in
and get 5 of them. All 5 of them are standing right there, all crammed in crammed in the fortress.
Gotta keep your gun up. A smart move here from Evil though, running past and crapping on Fan and the resupply. So,
and he manages to take Kodama down too.
Do it.
Yeah.
Fire team has taken the lead.
Lenny jogging down the ramp of shame there, unfortunately.
Team has taken the lead.
Going to go grab his team and maybe get some resets. The problem here though, Cody though, on the 4 lives, you don't want to be in that position where the commander hasn't nuked yet and you're stuck on 4 lives. So
really needs to take
try
some.
to get down.
There we go. Managed to take a double.
Yeah, Sewercuse here.
Gonna help. Go ahead.
I like what they've done in this early part because
Same.
you can see that while things didn't go exactly to plan, medics are sitting at 16 apiece.
Yeah.
So,
And the supporting cast, I mean, if you look at lives, Dill's getting pretty low. You know, Sweets and Beans both have a decent amount. Sweets maybe could do with a couple more ammo resupplies, but pretty even actually across the board. They managed to really even up the shots and lives total. Go back and start throwing haymakers at each other again.
you're right.
Cody nice and full. That's what I like to see. Good on you, big fella.
Right. Getting almost to that, 40 shot mark, but
Yeah.
chooses to leave a little bit early. But now I'd like to see Evil kind of get the same treatment. But
Yeah.
you notice what they're doing though, like it's probably not from us, but noticing that hey, they're downstairs and immediately resupplying, filling up as quickly as possible. Fox sitting here in his premier ammo spot, but getting that. Unfortunately, Def Knight Dill both doing business down there.
Good nuke there by Evo.
Evil is gonna, definitely a great nuke. Relieving some of that pressure as Dill kind of approaches 2 nukes here. So
Yeah, that 2 chain's gonna hurt, but Red Team have really done a good job, with the exception of Evo, of really like shoring up their lives total. So Evo really needs them right now before Dill drops his 2 nukes.
Yeah. And you hate to see it. Like, you're doing well, you get the nuke off, and then you just get shot to shit after your nuke. It's like, man, they just got to play that second floor a little better. Like, you can kind of see them getting picked off constantly. You see Than over top, pinging them one time. You can kind of see Evil. He's down there.
I say we take off.
He jumps up, doesn't get the shot off, unfortunately.
All right, we've got 7 canisters of CN20.
Here comes the new chain.
So we roll them in there and nerve gas the whole mess.
Jackal's gonna be at 3, so it's really gonna be important here on this point of not dying out on this piece, because you want to get. He's gonna get hit. You want to get lives to your team here.
I think Evo waited too long, or wasn't in a position where he could actually go and get 4, but he really needed at least 3 before that nuke chain drop. Just so
Fox kills Jackal out of the game.
Oh no!
Do it. The shenanigans.
That is rough. They'll be unhappy with that.
Yeah. Overall, like, I feel like the early game for Sewercuse is like so good, spot on, and then as soon as they kind of head into that middle game area, that 10-minute mark, it seems like the wheels kind of fall off once they get pushed to a different area. But you hate to see the team medic kill out. The ammo kills the medic.
Yeah, that's rough. Maybe a crossover, some crossover IR or something. I saw it happen in chamber earlier. Mathis was standing right next to his medic, but killed the scout instead of resupplying.
Again, we knew the double nuke was gonna hit and do some damage. The part that's the hardest thing though is when that double nuke happens as Jackal. It's like he never came up to be able to give anyone lives, and it's like as a heavier commander, you want to make sure that you're creating that space for them to do that. Because then you get in situations like this where unfortunately, commander's going to die out, heavy's about to die out, and then your team's going to essentially give up an elim here at 7-8 minute mark. It is tough to see, but again, I like what they were doing. Again, the medics were kind of neck and neck there, 13, 11, and before crap hit the fan and the double nukes, but
if you go back and check
I like the gameplay.
The big thing for me is when we kind of made comments about how kind of even those teams were, the medics being kind of even on lives, the heavies, the scouts, they all looked really good. The major difference was Evo was significantly lower on shots and lives than Dill was, and what it meant
Yep.
was Dill was able to push out and really start cracking in and not allowing Evo. I think Evo probably felt that he had to stay up and, couldn't really take the time to get the reset, but good win there. Good solid win there by LA. Not LA,
Yeah,
California.
definitely. Yeah, it's unfortunate because like Evo found himself in that situation where he was low, but also the timing, like it couldn't have been worse timing for him to be on that second floor to try to get resupply, and he has to go all the way downstairs. He only got a couple when his team was filling up. So again, Syracuse filled up. They did what they were supposed to do. Unfortunately, when they start getting low again, they didn't find that same momentum the second time, kind of filling up. So a bit rough to watch, but congrats to
Just the wrong thing there.
California and their piece. So, and then
Still got-
Syracuse, same.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna Syracuse. There's always a second game. Like keep building. You do have to play, 2 other teams in the group. So
Yeah.
keep working at it because once you hit finals, like that mid game goes a little bit differently. You're looking at possibly taking a game off California. You're gonna meet them. Based on standings, you're gonna meet them somewhere in the finals bracket. So you definitely want to be able to, have these games at the learning experience to take into that finals bracket and kind of maybe catch them off their guard where you can take a game off them and get them flustered.
The margins are just so razor thin, and any minor difference is gonna be the difference between you winning or losing. So, yeah, I think they're right there. They're right there. It's just the one or two things that they're not executing on is making a massive difference. So they've still got time. And to be fair, I think that was what seed were they? That was 2v6.
6. Yep.
Interesting. So in that 4th position spot, I guess they've got Five Nights at Loveland tomorrow, which I think they're going to relish the opportunity to go up against and maybe take some points from there. So, I think from memory, didn't they play them towards the end of round 1? And they actually pushed them in both games. Again, it was just kind of one thing here or there.
Yep, that's definitely the case. They had their ammo die out, I believe, the one game. I'm trying to think, was it the ammo? I can go back and look, but one of the games, we were talking about, do you fill up and kind of have Lenny run all over the place? It may have been Lenny who got knocked out. I can't remember. Someone got knocked out early, and it was like, well, what do you do in this situation?
Yeah.
Because it is kind of hard to come back from something like that. But Syracuse growing, like, throughout, like, the round play and kind of taking that into, this pod play. I think that, if they do have a really good game on green side against California Peace, you may see a situation where they're way more comfortable against Loveland B. So
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's go to here. We can keep it on this screen here. Big game, this one, actually. Big game. Let's look at the lineups. I don't know if the Syracuse one is what it is. I imagine it will be, but we have Kodama, Sweets, Dill, Death Knight, Old Man Than, and Applesauce taking on Cody, Beans, Jackal, Do Not Pass Go, King Fox, and Evo Hate on Me. We'll see if Wookie has made the lineup or if Beans has gone back in.
By 10 seconds.
Beans has switched to heavy. Interesting. Beans playing heavy. Jackal having a command game. Ooh, let's go. Let's see if he manages to keep his accuracy stats.
Earth team has taken the lead.
Beans is playing. Beans has played a bunch of games, actually. He's he can't help himself. Can't even help himself. Looks like a false start, which is annoying because whenever that happens, it messes with the scoreboard. We don't have him for a little while. Let's see who messed up. Heavy. It might be Jackal. Command heavy scout, medic, scout, ammo. Yeah, that's not gonna fly. Two, command heavy, scout, medic ammo versus command heavy, scout, medic ammo. I'm not sure why they've restarted this game. That's really strange. If we have false start, no, I don't think it's false start. Beans probably broke his wrist. You hope not. Bean Surgeon has entered the chat. Yeah, I assume that you meant broken it more, Baden. Don't know who that ref is, but they should not be climbing the arena. That's exactly what I was thinking, Glader. It's poor form. You don't want to be climbing the arena. Even if it is your home field, stay off the walls, please. Especially on camera. Beans has been there and done that. That is outstanding work, Very Epic. I love it. Love the energy. Couldn't have pun it better myself. Boom. Waiting to see what happens here.
Relaunch autocycle engaged.
Stand by 10 seconds.
We're back underway, and it seems the scoreboard has adjusted, so that's nice.
1. Mark.
Earth team has taken the lead.
Jackal is still commander. Duel the opposing commander. I'm not sure what the restart was for. Be interesting to see if someone's got an answer for that. Good to see Sewercuse give Jackal a run here. Kadama getting the hit on Do Not Pass Go. He does not look happy about getting reset in the chamber there. And I'm thinking he might have felt like he was a bit hard done by, maybe getting chased, but I mean, Kodama only took a couple of steps to his side, so I don't know why he's got grumpy face on. We'll see.
Fire team is behind by 14.
Is there a penalty for false start? There is, but they don't restart the game for those. You just get penalized for it.
Do it! Do it!
Beans with the missile and sweets. Cody taking Dill down, so Dill down. Oh my god. Not sure who that was on the switchback ramp. It might have been Jackal. Red resupplying from the third floor into Sweets, who was moving from the second floor down into the switchback ramp. See Applesauce taking some shots there, looking to resupply Kodama down the bottom. He's down the bottom of the third floor ramp, going past the closet, moving across, trying to shoot into Big Box there.
Fire team is behind by 3,000.
I'd like to see Jackal maybe drop a nuke here, and there we go. He drops his nuke. Dill manages to get him, and unfortunately defuses his nuke. So tough break there from Jackal. Good to see Dill on the other side of that for a change. Be awesome if he had dropped a nuke right in his face. Jackal gonna need to go and get some shots on lives here, running a little bit low. Gonna put his team under some pressure, but luckily for him, Beans has managed to get some good shots and some good lives. So hopefully it'll give him the opportunity to get back and get some resupply, and then push back out again. Both scouts are kind of low as well, so you'd hope that Coda comes back, takes two and go, and allows Fox the opportunity to come back and resupply fully. I don't think that's going to be how it goes, though. We'll see.
Fire team is trailing by 4,700 points.
Dill's gone back to the resupply.
Missile away.
Still sitting on his 20 special points.
Do it.
Good missile there from Beans. Beans has loosed a couple, which is awesome. Awesome. 8 lives on red, though, yeah. Yeah, on Do Not Pass Go, yeah, he, unfortunately got a little bit caught, and isolated at the start of that game, so he had a rough go. Bit of a rough go. Jackal was extremely low on shots here. He's only getting lives.
Party time.
Green team have gone downstairs, but they're not really taking the opportunity to get some resupply, so rough. It's a rough one.
Missile away.
I wonder what, made them choose to send Jackal out on as the commander instead of what we've seen him play for most of this tournament in the resupply. Especially after how the first game went. I thought that both teams were really even. Could have gone either way. I don't really know Jackal was a player though, so I might not just be giving him his props. I can only really judge him on this performance, so it's not really fair. Do Not Pass Go has managed to stay in this game a long time. Cody managed to come back and get full on both lives of shots, so he's going to hit out. Probably won't see his resupply again in this game. Dill getting a missile on Do Not Pass Go, and DK is going to take his last life, so unfortunately Do Not Pass Go going to be killed out of this one, and that'll be all she wrote for this game. Red team are good enough to go and clean up. Even though they got 90 odd lives, good enough to go and kill this green team out. So tough game for Sewercuse.
Now.
Do it.
This really excited to see what this does to the accuracy totals. Rockwood at the end of day 2 might be sitting at the top of that leaderboard. I know he'll be stoked about that.
Earth team is trailing by 670 points.
Dill's racking up them special points. Looks like he's trying to get himself to 60. Once he gets to 60, I would expect to see him drop 3. Be really weird if he went and dropped 2 right now, but, not out of character. Still doing some work here. Racking them special points up. 3 more specials away from that 60 mark. 2 more and then you can go drop a 3 chain.
Space Marine requesting clearance for nuclear strike.
Confirmed.
That's really
We've
weird.
got 7 canisters of
Maybe he's
CO2.
hoping to get some resets here.
Load them in there and nerve gas the whole nest.
Get one more special point, then you can go and drop his 3rd one. Really odd decision to go all the way there. You can't run right now, but Wookie couldn't get his ankle back in the show, so you had to play. We did see you looking a little bit flat, shall we say, going into chamber at the start of that game. I thought it was might have been unhappy with a potential chase, but that makes more sense.
The entire site from orbit.
Good third nuke there by Dill.
I needed that.
So pretty decisive victory in this game. Not quite as close as the first one, but still an enjoyable game.
All right, we got 7 canisters of CN20. I said we roll them in there and nerve gas the whole nest.
Just the final touches. Unfortunately for Cody, and normally it's not a problem, but he went and got really full up on shots and lines, all the way full. So
Do it.
Blown away. Switching to full auto.
Earth team is behind by 11,000 points. Hey, what are you doing,
and there's
man?
the last life on Cody. So good decisive way to end day 2 there for California Inner Peace. Really solid win there. Whoa, what a big day. What a big day, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I thought my stream had freaked out, but it was actually just the music. So what are you gonna do? I hope everyone's thoroughly enjoyed the quality of the games that happened today.